The coffee shop that opened itself, Part 1. I started working at a small coffee shop in a quiet town last summer. It was the kind of place where regulars came in every morning at the same time, always ordering the same drink. The owner was an older man named Richard, calm, polite, and always dressed in a brown cardigan, no matter the weather. He never talked much, but he watched everything from behind the counter. My shift usually started at 7, but one morning I came in at 6 because the opener called in sick. When I unlocked the door, I noticed the lights were already on. That was odd, because Richard never let anyone else open early. I walked in expecting to find him, but the place was empty. No signs of forced entry, everything clean and quiet except the old radio in the corner, playing soft jazz. I turned it off, made coffee and started prepping. Around 7, Richard walked in, looked around and said nothing. He just nodded and went into the back. Later that day, he asked if I turned on the radio. I told him it was already playing when I arrived. He didn't say anything, but he paused for a long time before walking away. A few days later, it happened again. I came in early, lights on, radio playing, no one inside. The third time it happened, I decided to check the security camera. Richard never let anyone touch the recordings, but I knew the password because he typed it slowly one day and I remembered it. What I saw didn't make sense. At exactly 5:53, every time the lights turned on, the door unlocked itself and the radio started playing. No one entered, no motion detected, just sudden activity. I showed Richard the clip. He stared at it, then slowly closed the laptop. He told me to never look at the footage again and said he would start opening himself from now on. I never worked another early shift after that. Months later, I found out the shop used to be a family home and someone had died there around 6 a.m. They say places remember routines and some routines never end. Part 2 is uploaded, make sure to check it out. If you like this story, please like, subscribe and follow for more.